All right, let's dive in. Today, we're all about planned maintenance surveys, specifically for buildings and, especially commercial ones. We found this YouTube video, showcases the software, PocketSurvey, and honestly, the way it's changing things is pretty amazing.
Yeah, you hit it right on the head there. It's tackling this need that doesn't always get the attention it deserves. Buildings, they need constant care, right? And without a really solid maintenance plan in place, things can go south pretty fast.
And it's not just like keeping things looking nice.
Yeah.
We're talking about preventing safety hazards, like the big ones, and dodging those emergency repairs that just blow up your budget.
Oh, absolutely. Saves everyone a ton of stress, too. That's where something like, mobile surveying software really comes in. PocketSurvey is a great example. And the thing is, this isn't just taking those old paper forms and making them digital. This is about using tech to collect the kind of data that helps you make, way smarter decisions.
For sure. And the video walks us through some of the features, and one that I was like, whoa, about was the customizable menus. It's not a one-size-fits-all thing.
Yeah, that's a total game changer. Instead of trying to, cram your building into some generic mold, you can actually make the software match your building and your needs specifically.
It's like a bespoke suit for your building's maintenance, right? And while we're on the topic of making things easier, the mobile-first design is brilliant. Inspectors can just grab their phone or tablet and gather info right there on site.
No more scribbling on paper and then trying to figure out what you wrote later. Streamlines everything, Fewer errors. Inspectors can focus on what really matters, which is assessing the building itself.
And then there's the reporting. This is where things get magical almost. PocketSurvey just generates these detailed reports with cost forecasts, summaries of the condition, even photos. You can literally hand a client this roadmap for their building's future.
It takes all that data, that raw data, and makes it into something you can actually use. You're not just getting a list of problems, you're getting a picture of okay, this needs attention, here's how much it'll probably cost, and here's when those costs might pop up.
Let's unpack that reporting a bit, because there's a lot there. The video mentioned cost forecasts, condition assessments, and even something for managing, I think it was remedial works.
Each one gives you a different angle. Yeah. The cost forecasts, they let you project costs way out 5 years, 30 years, even more.
Oh, wow. That long-range view would be so helpful for, planning and budgeting.
Exactly. And then you've got those condition assessments, color-coded ratings, so you can instantly see, all right, what needs attention? Super clear, super easy to understand.
And then what was that other one?
Remedial works. Think of it like a built-in project manager. You can use it to cost out those specific repairs, schedule them, even track their progress. Helps you stay organized.
That's amazing. It's so comprehensive. And they even touched on some really advanced stuff like integration with industry standards, SFG 20, I think. That's important for, hospitals.
Yeah, SFG 20, those are guidelines specifically for healthcare. So PocketSurvey makes sure your maintenance plans are, top-notch, and they meet all the requirements for that sector.
It's like having a specialist on your team. They also talked about capturing all the equipment details, the manufacturer model, all that. So you've got this whole inventory.
It's about understanding, not just the building itself, but the stuff inside it, how long it'll last. Super valuable for planning and budgeting replacements.
It seems like flexibility and customization are at the heart of this software. They really stress that it's not one size fits all.
You got it. Edit menus, add new defects.
Yeah.
You can even tweak the report layout. So it really adapts to your specific needs. It grows with your business.
That's key, right? Especially for organizations that have unique requirements. It's not like fitting a square peg in a round hole. You're shaping the tool to fit.
One that stands out is the jobs calendar.
Oh, yeah, I remember that. You can see all the jobs that are scheduled all in one place, organized by day, week, even month.
Super helpful for staying on top of things, especially when you're juggling multiple sites or projects, Gives you a clear view of, okay, what needs to happen and when.
And then there's that maps feature, which I think is a lifesaver for anyone managing a bunch of buildings.
Oh, for sure. All your buildings, right there on a map. Makes planning routes and site visits so much easier. And if you need directions once you're on site, you can tap a building and boom, Google Maps opens right up.
Talk about efficiency. So scheduling, location management, and then there's progress, right, to keep tabs on how those reports are coming along.
Yep. Uses this color-coded pipeline system, shows you which reports are scheduled, which are pending, in progress, completed. Instant visibility into your workflow.
So you can easily spot any bottlenecks, any areas that need, a little extra attention. And if you're working with a team, it sounds like PocketSurvey has ways to manage all the different users and their access levels.
Exactly. The users feature, you can set up accounts for everyone with specific permissions. You control who can create reports, edit info, or just view the data. Keeps things secure, make sure everyone's got the info they need.
And of course, we can't forget about the clients. It seems like PocketSurvey's got some pretty solid features for managing them too.
You bet. Dedicated client section. Store their contact info, you can communicate directly with them, even view all the reports tied to a specific client.
Wow, they really thought of everything. It's like they took every part of planned maintenance and made it easier, more user-friendly.
And they haven't forgotten about the power of actually analyzing the data.
Yeah.
The tables feature, that lets you export everything to a spreadsheet, if you want to do some deeper analysis or create custom reports.
Oh, that's huge. Gives you that flexibility to work with the data outside the software, integrate it with other systems you might be using.
And if you ever get stuck, there's a whole help and support section right in the app, like a virtual assistant in your pocket.
So user-friendly, customizable, even comes with built-in support. What more could you ask for?
Well, the one thing that really jumped out at me in the video was, again, that customization aspect, especially being able to tailor the menus and reports to your exact needs. This is all handled through the app setup feature.
Yes, that's a biggie. You're not just picking from a few presets. You can actually change the menus, add new defects, even mess with the report layout. It's like making the software your own.
Right. Let's say you're inspecting a hospital. You can customize that locations menu to match, operating rooms, labs, all those unique areas.
Way better than trying to force-fit generic categories onto a specialized building like that. You can literally make the software speak your language.
And it's not just locations either. Building elements, descriptions, defects, even the stuff that goes in the remedial work section, you can customize it all.
So if there's a specific defect you see a lot in your work, you just add it to the menu and boom, there it is, ready to go during your inspection.
Exactly. Makes your workflow so much smoother.
And they mentioned controlling the report design too, like the disclaimer, hiding sections you don't need, even rearranging the layout.
You have total control over how that final report looks and feels. You're not just handing over data, you're creating a story that's clear, concise, impactful.
I'm seriously impressed with how much thought they put into this. It's not just a replacement for those old paper forms. It's a whole system for handling every aspect of planned maintenance. But I can't help but wonder, could this tech be used for other things too?
That's a great question. What other fields could benefit from this whole mobile data thing? There's a lot to think about there. Maybe we can dig into that a little later. It really gets you thinking, doesn't it? About how this technology could, go beyond just buildings.
It does. We saw how PocketSurvey can make things so much smoother for managing buildings. But what other fields could benefit from this whole mobile data revolution?
Well, imagine this. Architects using mobile apps, right?
Yeah.
They could capture data on site, in real time during the design phase.
Oh, wow.
Things like sun exposure, wind, even noise levels.
So they could design buildings that actually work with their surroundings, not against them.
Exactly. And think about construction. Contractors using apps to document every step of the process, instantly flag any issues. They could even use augmented reality to compare, what's actually built to the original plans.
Wow, that would be amazing for quality control, make sure everything's built to spec.
Prevent those costly reworks down the line. And then once the building's up and running, it's not just about fixing things when they break, right? This kind of data from apps, sensors, it could help us optimize energy usage, make the building more comfortable for people, even predict when equipment might need replacing before it, totally conks out.
That's what's so cool about this data-driven approach. It's about being proactive, making smarter decisions, and ultimately, creating buildings that are more sustainable.
It's a total shift from that old way of just reacting to problems. And it's not limited to buildings either.
Okay, now I'm really intrigued. What other industries are you thinking about?
Healthcare, for one. This tech changing so many fields. We started with buildings, but now we're talking about everything. Architecture, even agriculture.
Yeah, that's the cool part. Mobile data, the analysis, the reports, it can all be used in any industry where information is king.
It's like having a superpower almost. You can uncover insights that were hidden before, make way better decisions.
If this deep dive got you thinking, definitely check out that full PocketSurvey video. It's a really cool look at how we can use tech to manage not just buildings, but so much more.